Dr. Ann Taylor, and I'd like to invite you to my May Kundalini Yoga series, Rebirthing and the Mother Complex. I'll be weaving in some Jungian themes on the mother complex. After all, we do have a Western mind, and just to help us frame what it is we're trying to rebirth, we'll talk a little bit about what the mother complex is. Everyone has a mother somewhere between the Virgin Mary and the witch. So there's a spectrum of bad, evil mothers and the arc to really the impossible in our mortal existence, having like that divine mother. Somewhere along this line, our mothers exist. For some, it may be that they were mistreating us before we were born. Maybe they didn't want a pregnancy, they didn't want a child. This gets communicated in utero. Or maybe the mother was taking substances or doing other things even before you had a chance to enter this earth plane. And then, of course, there's a spectrum of neglect, downright abuse, be it physical, verbal attacking, or in some cases actually witnessing you being abused by another person and standing by and doing nothing. These are very unfortunate situations, and unfortunately all too common. By doing rebirthing kriyas, we're getting deep into the psyche and releasing some of these complexes that are really just under the ground. You know, you may think, well, these things happened when I was a child. I don't want to dig all this up again, and it's just time to let it all go. Well, it's not that easy, because often the results are unconscious. We're not even aware that our negative mother complex is so impacting our life. Maybe there's a belief system that we're never really going to get our needs met, or that we're just not good enough, and it can go on and on and on. And so by doing rebirthing kriyas are sets of actions which include pranayama, breathing, meditation, mantra, and of course movement. We're allowing these patterns to come up and get released and be gone without talk therapy. This is not going to be a psychology class. I'm just touching upon those items so that we can really set an intention. Oh yeah, this was my situation when I was a child growing up. And yes, I set the intention now to release the damage that's been done and to regain my health that I'm entitled to. So we want to rebirth our old self, our old way of being into the world, and rebirth the person who you were meant to be, to come to this earth plane, to be into your highest potential, your highest self, layer by layer. Of course, none of this happens overnight. That's why we practice. And even if you had a relatively healthy relationship with your mother, there's always things we can clear out. So I invite you to join me. We start this Sunday. Sat Nam, and have a wonderful day.